In this season, let's unlearn and relearn. We're growing and entering into various seasons in our lives, various stages in our lives. There are so many things that we know deep down in our hearts that we need to unlearn, and we learn new things. We have to accept the right things. Let's not continue the cycle that we've met. Let's break it. So there's so many things that we know shouldn't be practiced, but we keep doing it because our minds have been programmed to accept them as normal. It's strange if I let go of this and accept new things and new education. Something that I think we can learn in this season is learning to compliment each other. Give somebody a compliment genuinely. Be mindful of certain things that we say. Truth hurts. That's just how it is. But saying the truth in love is very important. And so many other areas. For example, recommending somebody else, sharing an idea. This person is, you see this person and you're like, I feel like this particular person can do this job magnificently. I'm going to recommend them. It can even be our friends. Some of us can't even recommend our friends. Some of us can't even introduce our friends to potential partners or investors. We know we're not in these areas, but we have our friends who genuinely need these investors and these recommendations, and we say nothing. We have different opportunities that we'll see and not share with anyone, and you don't really need it. Even if you even need it, you can still share. I know it's quite hard. Most people feel like, oh, I need to eliminate the competition so much. So if I'm going to apply for something and I tell my friend gets it and I don't get it, it won't be nice. So I'm not going to even recommend or share this opportunity with my friend, and so many other things. And because we've had this mindset for so long, that I would even blame us, because sometimes you just see a certain opportunity, you may share it, and because of your past experiences with certain friends or family members, you're like, you know what, let me just keep this to myself. And another thing too, oversharing. Some things are just not necessary to share, especially on social media. We don't really need to go deep into your everyday activity or everyday life. We don't need to know everything that's going on. Some things you keep to yourself. Social media is it's a great tool, great technological advancement, amazing. We can use it for so many, it has created so many opportunities. I'm enjoying the use of social media now to share what it is that I want to share with other people. So it's great, but then it's not everything that I'm going to put on social media. It's not necessary to be there. I know that the likes and comments gets to us and we're like, okay, somebody do this and they got so many subscribers or followers or shares and likes and comments, so I'm going to do it too. No, we don't need to know everything. And you don't need to go live for every single thing. Yes, I know you can come for me and everything, but don't overshare. Keep some things to yourself. Even out of social media, there are some things that you just keep to yourself. You don't need to announce them. And also in this season, let's learn to breathe. Take some time out, relax, and just breathe. We are coming to a point in our lives wherein we want to do so much and get certain things at a certain level or a certain age that we notice that we've lost all forms of just relaxing and just breathing. We are now living in an age wherein if you've not gotten certain things at a certain age that you wanted, you actually start thinking that you're a failure, and you just let go of everything. You're like, okay, I'm not doing it again. I'm now over 25. I'm now over 30. So let me just forget about it. Look at this small 18-year-old, 20-year-old, 25-year-old that's gotten this, and this. And you just feel like you should just choke yourself and just continually keep working and doing. Hard work is amazing. It pays off. But sometimes you need to breathe and stop feeling like if I haven't achieved this thing at this age, it makes me a failure. It doesn't. Most of us cannot even enjoy the age we're in now because of this pressure of, you know, I must get this at this stage. Everyone has it, so I must. And it's starting to really affect our mental health. It's not even starting to, it's affecting our mental health. It's also affecting the way we treat people around us, because we're just thinking that if I don't get this thing now, I'm not going to get it later. I know there are certain opportunities that come with an age limit, okay? That's true. But there are certain things that we want to do that's going to take time. It's going to take time to build. You're going to take time to learn. You're taking time to grow. Some things are a learning process for that thing you want to achieve. Maybe if you had gotten all these things at the age of 25, you wouldn't know how to handle them and you would just lose everything. And God is preparing you that, okay, use this time to learn, to get to know yourself more and just grow. And as you're growing, you start seeing life differently. Because for now, maybe you're still pretty young, you don't really know how to handle a lot of things, you've not really experienced some tough times and how to navigate through a lot of areas, and you've gotten all these things you wanted and you don't know how to handle the pressures that come with them, and you end up just losing everything. So instead of thinking that, oh, I've not gotten this, that makes me like a failure, everyone has it and this, instead look at it as, I'm also going to learn from them. I'm going to celebrate with them. There's nothing wrong with cheering for your friends, cheering for people who are making it big. Even if it is in the same industry as you, celebrate, cheer for them. You also learn. Instead of looking for things to point out and start judging and complaining and trying to bring that person down, use that person as a point of contact for your own blessings. Learn from them as well. Be okay with your journey. You're learning as you're going along the way. It's just like you're in a taxi, you're seeing different things, you're noticing these areas, you're seeing certain places you can note down, and you keep seeing so many things along the way as you're going towards your destination. So just look at life from that angle that, oh, I'm not there yet, but as I'm going there, I'm learning, unlearning things I don't need, relearn and grow, and be kind to yourself. Just breathe. Don't ever feel like nothing is moving. Instead, look at it as it's a slow pace, but at least I'm moving and I'm learning as I'm going on. That's it, guys. Cheers.